Cool. So next up, we have Molly.
Okay, give me just a second. I am hoping. I'm trying to get my my screen sharing app up for my phone. Okay, I made an application using Expo called Is It My Dog in React Native. And I'm just gonna jump straight in because I'm really worried about the Expo server bugging out or my cord jiggling. So I'm gonna jump straight in and try to get the demo out of the way. Can everybody see it?
Yep.
Okay, let me see if I can get my dog to come back. Gooby, come here. You want a treat? Come here, sit. Okay. Now I have to very carefully, without jiggling my USB cable. So I've hit take a picture. Gooby. I just took a picture of Gooby. I hope she's close enough. Oh, please work. It's thinking. There's a lag because of Visor. And then it tells me that's Gooby. So now I'm gonna give her a treat. Gooby, come here. High five. Good girl. Okay, she did good. Okay, and that's perfect because my USB just jiggled out and it's not gonna work anymore. So that's my application. I have a video as well because you can also upload images from your gallery. So I also have a, where is it? Is it my dog? I also have a video of it working from the gallery because I had a feeling that Visor was going to be difficult to work with. So I took a video of this yesterday, this functionality. So here I am comparing it to comparing the model to other dogs. Anna knows that's not my dog. And also it obviously, it definitely knows, like, if I take a picture of me or a random object, it knows that's not my dog too. So this application I built with Expo. I actually used, Create React Native App, which is allows you to use Expo, the Expo toolkit, without actually having to get an Expo account. And it's really cool because if you try and build an app in React Native, you have to deal with the native part of React Native. You have to deal with interacting with the user's device. And the nice thing about Expo is that it kind of takes care of all that basic functionality for you. The downside to that is that you cannot use any library, and this cost me hours because my biggest challenge was that I did not read all the documentation of this new technology I was using from front to back because I felt like this is a stackathon, I've got to hurry, and I overlooked things that were very basic. Like, you cannot use any external library with Expo that requires the native, that interacts with the user's device, and that is because Expo is taking care of all that bundling for you, and it's not going to work. So I lost a lot of time trying to use cool libraries only to realize and getting these silent errors and not figuring out why it wasn't working. And that's why. Also, the Expo servers randomly go down. I had all of my asynchronous methods from Expo stopped working at one point, and I thought for sure I had broken it. I spent probably an hour and a half commenting things out, putting console logs everywhere, doing everything I could to figure out what was wrong. And I just needed to restart the Expo server. And not only did I need to restart the Expo server, I needed to restart it several times. So there was a big learning curve in terms of just getting familiar with all of these tools for the first time. But I'm quite pleased. I think it turned out it turned out doing what it was supposed to do. I've learned React Native for the first time. I've learned about using Expo for the first time. I've used React Native navigation for the first time. I used the Clarifai visual recognition API for the first time, and I highly recommend that. I uploaded about 60 pictures of my dog and about 15 or 20 pictures of dogs that were not my dog. And I taught the Clarifai API how to identify Gooby. And it was extremely easy. Their website has a really nice user interface. It's free. So I learned really quite a few things, and the code is clean and the bugs are gone. So yeah, overall I'm pleased. And if I ever had to build a similar React Native application again, I really feel like the next time I had to do it, it would go much more smoothly and much quicker, because I've just learned so much about the tools.
Were you the one that posted the Silicon Valley skit of the app that can identify hot dogs and not hot dogs?
No, that was Amal. So I actually don't watch Silicon Valley. So I decided to do this before Amal showed me that clip. But yes, this application is hot dog, not hot dog. Which seems really simple, but boy, when you're learning how to interact with like a phone for the first time using React Native, it's like in the show, it's funny because it's such a crappy app, but it's not that easy if you're learning everything for the first time.
All right.
I think
Awesome,
it's a
Molly.
really cool one.
The next step will be an app that tells whether your dog is a sandwich or not. Hopefully not.